Hello you all, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, what's good? If you're new, hey boo, I am back with another video. Okay, I've been wanting to do a topic on this for a while, but we're just gonna talk about it right now. So basically, think before you type. Okay, be mindful of what you are putting out. We are living in the day and times now to where everybody is just so in their emotions and they are very reactive. They are not thinking before they say and do certain things, and they just hitting the record and just starting to put a whole bunch of madness out here basically. So we're just gonna talk about it. This is just gonna kind of piggyback from just any type of negativity that's put out here. Like I said, it just seems like people just seem to be in their emotions about certain things in certain situations, and they put certain things online and just not being mindful, and they're not thinking before they type or put certain things out. So I'm just gonna be speaking mainly from what I have been seeing. This was before I even started my channel, yeah. So before I even started my channel, I was just seeing a lot to where people would just come online, and we have all been guilty of this before, to where we get in our emotions about certain things and we just put something publicly out online. Like, say for instance, you get into it with a family member or with a boyfriend or with a friend and they piss you off, and so you get online, you make an indirect post towards them, or you just go ham online. But I had to learn my lesson like really young with this. Like, these things are going to be out here forever. Things that you put out online is going to be there forever. And now I just keep steady seeing it to where people are just seeming as though they want some sort of attention or some sort of fame by just putting out negativity, like just anything to get a reaction out of people and just spewing off negative energy. Okay, people are just not being mindful. They are not thinking before they type, you know. And like I said before on my channel, it just seems as though people are just getting online and saying and doing things that they know they wouldn't normally do in public. Like, if they were to see these people in public, they would not be coming with this type of energy, like just spewing off all this negative energy. It's just kind of like that person that they're like really quiet whenever you're in front of their face, and then as soon as you walk off, they get the mumbling up under their breath, or they call you the B word as you walking off, or just anything, you know. That's just kind of how it is online. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird because I just be seeing it a lot, like from every aspect. Like, I have just gotten to the point now to where I just don't even spend too much time on social media. Like I said, I told y'all before that this is why I don't have all those social media platforms. I think somebody had referenced something on my channel about, I'm surprised you don't have that many subscribers. And I don't have all those social media accounts for that reason alone, because I'm just not one of those type of people. Like, I don't like unnecessary kind of attention. I don't like too much attention and focus on myself. I've never been that type of person. It's just so much negative energy out here from all different sides, and I just be so, like I said, even before I even started my YouTube channel, I have always been kind of mindful of my energy and what I take in. Like, even on my Facebook page, like, I know I have a lot of people that I've had befriended that I don't really know, and these are the friends I have accumulated and being that I have been on Facebook. But I just had to learn my lesson, like just taking in certain things people would post. Like, some people would come on your social media account and they just got all this toxic kind of energy, and they posting certain things online, and it could just be just a few words, and you could just sense within that post that this person is operating from a negative headspace. You know, they are very toxic and they are just typing without thinking, you know. And people are not being mindful that some people are intentional and some people are not. And some people are not being mindful that they are putting out negative energy. And a lot of these people that are putting certain things out, they try to put it in the ways that they are trying to advise people, and they just spewing off negative energy. It's so toxic. It's just kind of like that video where I said energy vampires and how to deal with them. It's a lot of energy vampires online too. This is the main reason why I don't have several social media accounts. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I don't have that's just like an overload. Like, the people that get all those social media platforms, I tip my hat to y'all, because I just cannot see. I can't even fathom what it is like taking in all that energy. It don't even necessarily have to be negativity. Just all of those energy exchanges from all those different platforms from so many different people. Like, I couldn't even fathom like what that's like. I feel like in order to preserve your energy and protect your energy, there should be a limit on your social media consumption. And YouTube is enough for me. I'm rarely ever on Facebook. Like, I'm not even on there as much as I used to be. But I just kind of have seen it to where people just come and just spew out negativity day in and day out. You could tell the ones that's not really manful and the ones that are. But some people are just putting certain things out and they're not really thinking before they type. Just kind of like the whole thing where I talk about people come in to gossip about celebrities and things like that, and just putting certain things online. I'm coming up on the main reason why I'm making this video. So I was on Facebook like a couple of days ago, and I just keep seeing, I haven't really been active on there. I've seen some things that's like steady keep on coming up on my feed. Like, the more you reject things, the more they'll try to push it on you. It's just kind of like that whole sense of the higher you ascend towards becoming closely connected with the Lord, the more your spirit will reject worldly things. Okay, and so that's kind of like in a sense with social media too. Like, it's just certain things I just cannot take. Like, my spirit will reject it. My spirit will just, it's just kind of like spirit vomit. Like, you throwing up certain things, you can't take it. You know, it's just like, it's just kind of like the whole thing where, I hope y'all following where I'm trying to go with this message, but it's just kind of like you get super drunk and then you wake up the next day or hours later with a bad hangover and you just throwing everything up. It's just, that's just kind of like how I look at it with social media. Like, that's another reason why I don't have too many social media platforms, because you have to be heavy on your spiritual protection having those many accounts like that. But I just have seen this several times to where people have just put certain things online. Like when I was on Facebook, I seen where they kept on bringing up celebrity gossip, reality TV shows. I think I told y'all before in a video about reality TV and secular music is going to hinder your spiritual growth. Okay, that's just my opinion. Okay, but I just keep on seeing it on my timeline to where it matches you. I'm rarely ever on Facebook. Okay, but the times I have gotten on there, I've always seen where it's just like a whole bunch of celebrity drama, reality TV gossip about celebrity lives. It just, every which way that you turn is some type of toxicity. It's a whole big sexism movement going on. It's this going on. It's that going on. Just a whole bunch of negativity. Like, I think I have pressed several times, I don't want to be recommended to these type of posts, because it's just like, it's just kind of like that bait, this constant put out there. It's just kind of like when you keep steady trying to avoid something instead of keep being put in your face. That's another thing I've been kind of noticing on YouTube too, is like every now and then I catch some negativity coming through my algorithm and I get rid of it right away. But I have been noticing it a lot on Facebook to where they have like the whole celebrity gossip, reality TV gossip. Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, it just always seems to be geared towards trying to get negativity up out of people. Like, I have never, and this is another thing, I think I told y'all this before, but I don't be commenting on people's channels on YouTube. I rarely ever, you will probably never see me under no one's channel or in a comment section. Rarely ever will you probably see me. Like, it's a few that I could count on one hand where I have commented on their channel, and these people always bring you good energy. I always bring you positivity whenever I get online. But I rarely ever comment on people's channels, because everything now is being made to where people are trying to strike up some type of debate or argument just to get some type of negativity going. Help celebrity gossip. I ain't this on my algorithm. I don't watch stuff like this. And you just be sitting back thinking, like, because usually when you have certain things come across your algorithm, it's because something that you have been consuming a lot of. And for me to have that in my feed, even though I'm not even engaging in that or watching that type of stuff, is another eye-opener moment of how the enemy tries to lure us in, try to bait us with negativity, always trying to pull us in. It could be something as simple as like a joke. And that's another thing I've been kind of seeing online too. Like, jokes are not really funny. It's like jokes at other people's expense, like rude kind of jokes about celebrities, just anything to try to get some type of engagement going with an audience, you know. And I have seen this several times to where people just get in the comment section, they just arguing back and forth, and it's just a whole gang of negativity. It's just like, oh my god, like every which way you turn it's some sort of negativity, and I just be trying to avoid it all the time. But some people just you need to think before you type, and it's gonna cost you your future. Like, certain things that you put out here online, this is another thing I think people just are not mindful of. Like, comments, videos, this stuff is gonna be out here forever. I'm always thinking for the future. I'm always trying to think ahead, okay? And we are living in a generation now to where people are just thinking for the moment. You know, they're trying to live in the moment. They're not thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow. They're thinking about the now. I don't like thinking like that. I like thinking for the future. I like thinking, okay, how is this going to affect me in the long run? If I put this online, if I say this, every opinion and thought does not have to be voiced. It does not have to be typed. And that's another thing people don't understand. People be thinking that everybody needs to know their thoughts about everything. And every time they come out with a thought or opinion, it always seems to be a negative one. You know, it's just like some things you need to just kind of keep to yourself, because you putting certain things out here and you coming with this negative kind of energy, you're going to sabotage things for yourself in the future if you put negativity out in the world like that. You know, social media, this is worldwide, okay? We are all connected through spirit. Everything is spiritual, even words, okay? Comments, videos, all that type of stuff is an energy exchange. It's spiritual. Everybody want to come talk about spirituality and all this and that, but they really not trying to go in the deep in depth of energy. Okay, energy transfers are real. What you put online is an energy transfer. It don't matter if it's just 2 words. Okay, this type of thing can sabotage you in the future if you are not mindful of the type of energy that you are putting out here. Okay, all this negativity, oh my God, it's just at an all-time high now. You constantly need the spiritual protection of the Lord, especially during times like these, okay? When it seems as though we are always trying to be pitted against each other, okay? We are always being put in a situation to where we have to debate with each other. We have to disagree about something. Like, we don't have to agree about every single thing. Everybody has their own opinions, but everything is not up for debate. Everything is not meant to be an argument. Like, some people get entertainment and a pleasure out of arguing all the time. I remember I was in a relationship with somebody like that before. Like, he would literally get a kick out of trying to argue with me all the time. Like, he would literally try to pick for arguments with me about the smallest things. Like, you've ever been around a person like that? Their energy is always negative and low. You see it online all the time. People comment section. So if you see a post, and if I read the title of a post or a video, if it seems as though it's coming from the wrong headspace, it seems like it's put out here to try to get a negative energy exchange from people, I won't even take the time out to read the comment section. I like jokes. I like laughing. I like positivity, positive affirmation, things like that. Negativity posts, no. And it just goes to the whole point of this video where I say, think before you type, before you put certain things out to people. And this goes to the whole thing of some people are out here operating in a man frame to where they have nothing to lose. They are willing to say anything just to get some sort of attention from people out here, okay? A lot of people are looking for their 15 minutes of fame online. And they are willing to hit below the belt to be noticed. Even making social media a part of the news. Like, if you have ever noticed, like, I never really been a news type of person. I don't really tune into the news live. I feel like news is depressing. But if you ever watch the news, you will see where they always make it a point to talk about social media. Like, oh, such and such help these many people. Just anything, any sort of reference they make about a current topic, they will always try to correlate social media with it and say, oh, look at what this person said. They got 12,000 reactions. Look at what that person said. They got 10 million views, 10 million reactions. Oh, look what this person said. And it's just like, when people see things like that, the green light go off in their head, like, oh, this is my moment right here. And some people, like, everybody is not coming with the best intentions, okay, out here. They are very intentional with the things that they do. They are very intentional with their negative energy that they put out here into the world. They see things like that on the news where this person may get a lot of notice, and it's put out into the mainstream worldwide. Light bulb may go off in their head like, oh, this is my moment right here. Like, if I say this to this certain person on this platform where it's just like thousands of people, I may actually be able to make the news headlines with my comment, with my reactions. And it's negativity. People are really sitting up here risking their lives, selling their soul basically, just to get some sort of social media fame. Not thinking before they type, just putting anything out online just to be noticed. They don't care how negative their energy is in these words. It's energy behind words. And that's another thing people don't understand. A person don't have to hear your voice. A person don't have to see your face. A person don't have to be in your environment to know how you coming, okay? You can put something online without a face, okay? Because y'all know y'all seen this several times where people come and they leave the nastiest comments and they do not have one picture up on their profile, okay? But you feel that energy behind that comment, okay? So it really don't have nothing to do with pictures, your presence, none of that type of stuff. Negative energy, oh my God, y'all. Spiritual protection on overload, okay? Lord, give me and my audience the spiritual protection on overload, okay? Overload us with the spiritual protection from this negative energy out here in the world, okay? It's from all different forms on all different levels. People are just very intentional, okay, with certain things that they put out here. Like I said, I be feeling like I just be feeling like I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. Like I know what's going on out here, but at the same time, I'm not really a part of it. I just witness it, and I just kind of see the direction the generation is taking. It's quite sad that people are just willing to risk. It's people out here risking their careers just to have some sort of notoriety online. And it's people out here losing their jobs, careers for 20+ years, making good kind of money. And they say one thing online, they could just destroy their whole career. This is why you should always be mindful of what you put out online, okay? You don't know who is watching you. You have no clue, okay? People out here acting like they don't have nothing to lose, okay? They don't care if they never get a career opportunity out here. They don't care if they, like, it could be something so small and minute that you would not think could be effective to your life in a negative way, just by the certain things that you post online, okay? Everybody is online. It's so crazy because it be like, people just be willing to do anything to try to tear somebody down. It's just so sad. I would never give up on YouTube. I will always stay consistent, but this is just an eye-opener right here. Just everything that's going on. And the negativity is just at an all-time high. And y'all just protect y'all energy, okay? Certain things that you're taking in from people. Oh my God. And some people just are not mindful of the type of energy that they're spewing out to others. I'm always one to be mindful of the type of energy that I bring to y'all, okay? That I bring to the world, period. Think before you type. Okay, some things that you put out here can really ruin your future. I'm seeing it a lot with the YouTubes where people that put negative energy out here, the first thing they want to say is, oh, this is my mouth. I can say whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. These are my opinions. You gotta either take it or leave it type of attitude. Like, I'm gonna speak my man regardless. Okay, that's cool. It's okay to have freedom of speech. Okay, it's okay to have an opinion. But how is this going to impact your future if you put this out here? What are you going to be able to say to a person when you get a little older and you have to go for a certain opportunity or career and they looking at certain posts that you have put online? How are you going to be able to explain it? Are you going to say, oh, this is my freedom of speech, I can say and do whatever? You're going to come to them with that type of energy? And people with prideful, arrogant spirits, I'm not talking to you, okay? Because the first thing a person gonna say is, oh, I don't work for nobody. I work for myself. I got my own money. Always coming with a negative man frame. We're talking about the future, okay? We are talking about being mindful before you type and put certain things out. You may be your own boss. You may work for yourself. But if you're putting certain things online, you're not being mindful of what you are putting. You are gonna ruin your future opportunities of people even wanting to work for you. Nobody's gonna want to work for you if you put negativity out here on land like that. People be thinking that they be going undetected and don't nobody know, you know, what they are posting out here. Everybody got a picture and a name behind the account. Even if that's not your real name, your face is still there, okay? And then it's another thing I've been noticing too, is people sharing the posts of other people. Like, even if you wasn't the person that said this or did this, if the person's post that you're sharing is spewing negative energy, then that's just the same, because it's just kind of like y'all think the same, okay? You agree with this person, okay? So you, in return, are spreading the negativity. You might didn't put the negative energy out there, but you are spreading it by the multitudes. So be mindful of what you type and be mindful of what you share as well. There's another thing I forgot to include. All of this stuff is going to come back up. What's done in the dark will come to light. You can't hide in people's comment sections and videos and think that it's not going to affect you in the long run. Okay, you put negativity out, it's going to come right back to you. Okay, it's going to hinder you in your future. If you keep steady spewing off negativity online to people, you're not thinking before you type certain things, that's going to affect you later on. Okay? And like I said, just back to the youth. We all make mistakes. We've not been immature before and said certain things online that we shouldn't have said. But just be mindful, okay? You don't want to ruin your future off of a social media post. You don't want to do that. There's so many people, careers are being ruined just because of certain things that they put online. You don't want to be one of those people. You don't. Certain opinions and things, you just gotta keep to yourself. I'm always one of those people where I always grew up hearing that phrase, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, okay? Some people just be going hard throttle, like just be going in on people, just being reckless and savage. Like, everybody just got to this whole thing, this whole man frame to where I'm just gonna put it on land, I don't care type of attitude. Very tasteless, very classless kind of society. Okay, and then people always trying to outdo the next person. Oh, let me outshade this person. This person threw some shade. This person brought the tea and all this and that. Like, being caught up on shade and trying to get the latest tea, that's gonna lead you down to a road of destruction. Okay, there's nothing positive that's gonna help you in your life being entertained by shade and tea. Okay, these people are miserable. They live their life feeding off of drama. And they come to social media to get their dosage of toxicity. It ain't no different than being on drugs, okay? It ain't no different than being hooked on crack cocaine, heroin, shrooms, weed, alcohol, whatever you name it, prescription pills, okay? Some people are addicted to prescription pills as well. It ain't no different than getting online and just looking for negativity, looking for problems, looking for that next shade, looking for that next tea, going in people comment sections, looking for that. It's just like that high. Whenever I see negativity online, it really hit my spirit some sort of type of way. Okay, I'm very in tune with my spirit and my energy, so anytime I spot any negativity, it does something to my spirit. That's why I avoid certain things. That's why I avoid certain platforms and all that type of stuff, because I don't want my energy being drained by negativity. Okay, there's so many miserable people out here. You going to jail to do your little time for a parking ticket or just anything that's just really minute, okay? And you in jail with somebody that's in there for murder, okay? This person got back-to-back consecutive life sentences, okay? They have nothing to lose, okay? And we talking about from a social media aspect, okay? Like the situation how it resonates, okay? We just gonna use it from a jail sense. You in jail with somebody that's doing life, and you just only there for a parking ticket. Are you gonna give in to this person's energy? They throwing all type of negativity at you. They trying to call you out. They trying to make you stay longer than you supposed to stay. They trying to pick all type of fights and arguments with you just so you can stay longer, and you just only supposed to be in there for a parking ticket a week or two. Are you gonna give into this person's negative energy when you see that they have nothing to lose? They don't have a family to go home to. They don't have a career. They don't have anything going for themselves. They have nothing to lose. Are you going to be mindful before you type? And people just be wanting attention. One thing I have noticed with people that come to constantly put out negative energy, they want attention so bad. They want to be noticed so bad. Especially online. They want to make them news headlines. They want to be able to be broadcasted. Okay? They want somebody to be able to say, oh, look what this person said. They came for this certain celebrity. They said this. They said that. Oh, this person was in the shade room. They did this. They did that. Oh, this person did this. Oh, that person. Look what this person said. It's just negativity. Okay? Just avoid it. Okay? Certain things you need to just keep to yourself. You don't need to type it and put it out on the internet. Oh, my God. You are going to ruin your future opportunities just by things that you put online. And you sitting up wondering why certain doors are not opening for you, why you can't get certain opportunities. It's because of what you have put out online. What you said about that celebrity in their comment section, their gossip blog section. Okay? Things that are put out here to bait you into negativity. Just because somebody throw out the bait, that don't mean you have to bite it. That don't mean you have to take it. That don't mean you have to comment. It don't matter what you think about this celebrity, what you seen on TV about them. That don't mean that you have to type it up in somebody's comment section, because you don't know who's gonna see that And they're going to decide that they don't want to work with you. They don't want to have any type of affiliation with you because you are negative. Okay? Negative people. Avoid them at all costs. I'm going to keep constantly coming to talk about this stuff on my channel. So many negative people out here with so many negative spirits. Okay? They love to come spew off negativity online. They have nothing to lose. Okay? Think before you type. Because it can very much ruin your future. Okay? Hopefully this video helped you in some way. You was able to take something from this. And I will talk to y'all in the next video.